Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So my name is Dear Gracious Dube. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll decide to click the subscribe button and join the family. And of course, if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you. So today we are talking about shampoos. Okay, let me try that again. Today we're talking about shampoos. I have all my shampoos here that I use, some more than others, some not so much. Let me just make my thumbnail very quickly. How's that? Anyway, so yeah, today we're going to talk about, let me put these down, girl. Today we're going to be talking about cleansing your hair using a shampoo, using a co-wash, or maybe using an apple cider vinegar rinse, or if there is any other rinse, whatever it is that you prefer to use. But I am going to focus on shampooing, co-washing, and apple cider vinegar rinse. Okay. So I know in the natural hair community we have this thing, love-hate relationship with shampoo. I also have a bit of a love-hate relationship with shampoo, to be honest. I love shampoo because I need to get my hair and my scalp clean, but also I kind of don't like shampoo at the same time because it makes my hair very dry. But contrary to popular belief, this is what I want to tell you. Shampoo is not your enemy, okay? You don't have to be best friends, but shampoo is not your enemy, should not be your enemy. I know some naturals say they don't use shampoo anymore, and if that works for you, that is completely okay. That's fine, but it does not really work for me. And if you are low porosity, I find that you need to shampoo your hair at least once a month, or at least every few weeks. And the reason being is that a lot of 4C girls tend to have low porosity hair. Not all, but like a big majority of 4C girls, or maybe even 4B, tend to have low porosity hair. And basically when your hair is low porosity, it means that it doesn't suck up moisture or product very easily, right? It doesn't absorb product easily. And so what happens is that every day, if you do apply product every day, you're applying product into your hair, but your hair is not really absorbing it very easily, and so it's creating a product buildup. And then what happens is that when you have product buildup, you end up with excess sebum or excess oil on your scalp, which causes like a clogging of your pores. So your pores end up being clogged up, and then also the excess oil and the excess product really starts to weigh down your hair, and essentially you're suffocating your hair. Okay, so how often should you wash your hair? Well, this is a bit of a tricky one, and I would say it's up to you. You have to kind of look at your lifestyle and what your hair needs. I wash my hair once a week. Like I said, I have low porosity, and as I'm adding product, I can feel after a few days my hair is just not popping as I would like it to. Like, it feels weighed down, and so I know that I need to cleanse my hair. If you lead a very active lifestyle, you might need to wash it more than once a week. If you're a person who works out a lot and you sweat a lot, just imagine all that sweat sitting on your scalp over 2 weeks, over 3 weeks. It just becomes a little bit gross, sorry to say, but it's the truth. So I would say if you're more active, then wash your hair more often. If you feel like you can wash your hair every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, that's also perfectly fine. It all just depends on you. If your hair is starting to feel weighed down, then that's probably a sign that you need to wash your hair, basically. Okay, so different kinds. You have shampoos, and then you also get co-washes, and then you also get what I like to use as well, which is an apple cider vinegar rinse. So what are co-washes? Co-washes are basically a gentler version of a shampoo. It's kind of like a mix of the two. It's more gentle. It usually doesn't have sulfates and parabens and silicons, which you find in some shampoos. So what it does is that it cleanses your hair, or it cleanses your hair and your scalp gently and mildly, but also conditions. So you kind of get a two-in-one product. So I definitely prefer to use co-washes instead of using shampoos, and I'm going to show you the ones that I love to use. So these are the co-washes which I like to use. This is the Tresemme Botanic Moisture and Replenish co-wash, and then my absolute favorite, which is this Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Cleansing Conditioner. As you can see, maybe you can't see, it's basically finished. I don't think Clicks is selling these anymore. If you guys have seen them lately, please do let me know, because I am on the hunt for this. I haven't seen it at Clicks for the longest time. I think they're not going to be continuing selling them, unfortunately, but this works very, very well as well to cleanse your hair without leaving your hair feeling stripped of its oils. Another great thing that you can do is that you can use apple cider vinegar, and that's something which I've been doing a lot of this year. I wish I discovered it sooner, actually, because it's actually replaced shampoo for me. So instead of shampooing once a month, I now use apple cider vinegar once a month. I still do shampoo, but maybe now I'll do it like every 5 or 6 weeks instead of every 4 weeks, because apple cider vinegar works like a charm. So basically it exfoliates the scalp, and it also cleans your scalp very, very well without stripping your hair of its natural oils. So if you guys are interested in maybe finding a substitute for your shampoo, definitely consider doing an apple cider vinegar rinse. I also find that it actually moisturizes my hair as well. After I use it, like, my hair never feels dry at all. So that's a great alternative. If you don't have a co-wash, then buy some apple cider vinegar and try that instead of maybe shampoo. So I know that was quite abrupt, but I realized that everything that I was saying in the rest of that video is basically what I can show you guys with this little demo right here. So these are the two shampoos that I use. It's the normal shampoo and the co-wash, and then also the apple cider vinegar. But today I decided to go for the normal shampoo because I felt like my hair needed a proper cleanse. So my hair is tied up into 4 sections like we had when we were detangling it. And now I am just going to lather that shampoo all over my hair. And then you just want to make sure that you use the tip of your fingers and not your nails when you are washing your scalp or scrubbing your scalp, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you give it a nice good scrub, but of course do not be too hard on the scalp. Make sure you're still gentle because you don't want to scratch yourself. And then of course I'm using this opportunity again to detangle as always. Even as I am shampooing my hair, I'm still separating it. And then I just do the same at the back, but before I do that, I make sure that I tie up the front again just to keep the hair separate. It's a lot easier to work that way instead of trying to wash everything at once. And then of course we are just rinsing off the back. Make sure you get all the shampoo out. You do not want to keep any shampoo on your hair because, like I said in the video, shampoo is very drying. So you're gonna make sure that you get you rinse it out as much as possible. And now I'm just doing the front as well, and then I tied up the back when I rinse out the front, just to make sure that the hair stays in 4 separate sections. And that is it, really. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the ingredients to look out for in your shampoos, which you should try by all means to stay away from. Sulfates, silicones, parabens, and mineral oils. So here are the negatives of each of these ingredients. Sulfates strip way too much of the naturally occurring oils and proteins in your hair. They're safe to use in low frequency, but excess use strips too much oil from your hair, resulting in breakage and split ends. Silicones build up over time that they eventually block moisture from being absorbed by the hair shaft and instead act as a magnet for dirt. This weighs the hair down over time, making it very limp and dull looking. And then lastly, the downside of having parabens in your products is that they can be absorbed through the skin. And intake of parabens is a possible concern because studies have shown that parabens have weak estrogen-like properties. Estrogen is a female hormone known to cause breast cells to grow and divide. It's also been proven to cause damage to the hair and scalp, which is a definite no-no. If you do buy shampoos which have these ingredients, make sure that you don't use them too often. Try and minimize use of these just to make sure that your hair stays healthy and to avoid any damage. And that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 2. I hope you do enjoy it, and of course do stay tuned for episode 3 tomorrow. We're going to talk about deep conditioning, and I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite deep conditioners as well, and of course a little demo at the end. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up. And of course do not forget to subscribe as well, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.